Hey you folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play for RimDwarfWorldFortress. It's Rimworld Beta 18, and we are going to be playing a Dwarf Fortress inspired colony over here. Now, starting a new colony, I have my RimDwarfWorldFortress set up over here. Couple of changes. One, I'm going to be settling in the mountains, for sure. We're going to strike, the earth and dig into the mountains. As such, we are going to turn off infestation. We are going to be playing on extreme difficulty, though. Still gonna be lots of challenges, including the fact that all characters have a 100% chance to start with alcohol addiction. We're dwarves, everyone is drunk. We are gonna start with the brewing tech. We're also gonna start with 100 beers so we don't go bonkers right away. Otherwise, it's exactly the same setup as Crash Landed. We are gonna have 7 people, though, that classic 7 dwarf start. So, infestation-free mountains, horrible alcohol addiction. We do start with the ability to start brewing. It's going to be fun. Oh, also, I'm gonna embark with 6 silver maces, the most dwarfy of all weapons. And then I was trying to figure out, we're gonna want a hunter. They really want a ranged weapon. What's the most dwarvy of all the ranged weapons in Rimworld? It's like, well, I mean, they don't have crossbows, so I thought about just giving them a bow, but that feels way too elfish. So, looking at the firearms, I felt like a pump shotgun would be the most dwarven of all possible weapons. So we're going to start with a pump shotgun for some hunting and silver maces to defend ourselves in melee for, style points, that sort of thing. But other than that, same setup. So we're not going to start with very many survival meals. We're going to have to get farming up ASAP. Now, mod-wise, basically the same mods as we've been playing with lately. I did go and add all the vegetable garden stuff, so we're going to get fairly complex cooking options as well as clothes-making options, which I think is going to be a whole heckin' lot of fun. So, new colony, RimDwarfWorldFortress. We're going to go next. We're going to be playing on extreme. However, we're going to play on Phoebe Chillax, so we have more time between each extreme action here. So we'll have a little bit more time to build and maybe send out some caravans, because otherwise we're always stuck sort of on the defense all the time. I'm going to start with the seed of dwarf, because that sounds like it's appropriate. So in theory, if you type that in, you might get the same world as me. I'm not sure. How high can I get? So we're going to be going for a mountain start, and I did notice some of the mountain starts have caves in them, but I think we want to avoid that. I want to start near a road. There's a nice sort of like T-branch right here. We've got a couple of more advanced tribes, some primal ones, and then we've got lots of pirates to the north. If we settle right here, we should be able to travel along this road and get quite a bit. So what is the terrain right here? Mountainous, light and sandstone, that seems fine. 40 days of crop growing is pretty standard. We might end up doing crop growing inside our base at some point. We'll see. Graze now. Looks pretty good. And yeah, we've got lots of road options to quickly travel around the world, which sounds great. So we're going to go next and look at our dwarves. Now, I'm going to hit prepare carefully. And what I'm going to do is not change very much about them. What I'm going to do is, first of all, anyone with a health problem other than alcohol addiction, we're going to remove, because I want to see if anyone's got any scars. I want to know, ooh, asthma. Oh, you're 69 years old. Let's go and dial you back to because you're not woo, there we go, 36. You're not dwarvy constitution. There we go. We're going to do that. We're going to check to make sure no one's got any horribly bad combos of traits. This is fine. Psychically sensitive isn't great, but it's okay. Cannibal. Sure, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Everyone's psychically sensitive. Super immune. Man, we need that in our freaking jungle thing. Optimist is great. Slowpoke, Pessimist, Night Owl. Your mood bonus from Night Owl should count a Pessimist. We'll leave it in there. Oh, it's crazy. And Slowpoke I don't like because it's slow, but we'll deal. Psychically dull Cannibal. Sure. Lazy, you know what? Lazy we're going to turn off. I want to take off chemical interest, because they're already going to be alcohol addicted. It's going to be fine. Lazy, annoying voice, pyromaniac. Let's just shuffle your traits around. Psychically dull, nervous, lazy. Lazy brawler. I don't want brawlers. Nervous pessimist, no. Steadfast pessimist. So -6 mood, but you're a little harder to break. Sure, fine. That's going to be okay. So there's that. So no outstanding health conditions, no crazy bad traits. That's going to be okay. What I'm going to do to make it that much more dwarfy, all of our characters are going to have double passion for mining. I don't think that actually matters much, but I feel like that's what we should do. Boom, boom. Oh, you literally can't mine. Mental patient? There we go. You're that instead. I mean, all the dwarves are mental patients. There you go. Double mining. That's going to be okay. Then I need some names in here. So we are going to have Tobiah. These are coming from the Extra Life Donators list. Ulrar, which sounds properly dwarfy. Vet, which sounds awesome. We have Wolfhound Lewis. Oh my god, it was Wolfgang already, but it's going to be Wolfhound Lewis. Oh, that's too long. Wolfhound's fine. Wolfhound's a great name. Woo Tracks. Giggles. Oh, this is the person who was insane. Oh, that's great. XP Action over here. And last but certainly not least, we have Zeph. Excellent. Okay. So equipment-wise... Oh, that was the other thing I was supposed to do. Animals. Female cat. Male cat. I mean, it's Dwarf Fortress for crying out loud. Okay. We got that. So we got beer. We got our weapons. We've got our cats. We are good to go. Bam. Confirmed. Okay. I think this is going to be fantastic. Fantastic. Hopefully we can get our beer production going up early enough here. So, we've got different plants than we normally get because of all our mods. These are what, peach trees over here? Look at that, peach trees. How nice is that? It's going to be lovely. So we've got a fair amount of wild food we can grab. We've got critters all over. Survival meals up here and down here. We've got a few ship chunks. Yeah, there and there. Was there another one? I thought I saw... I don't know. I guess I just saw those two. There's none of there. Okay. So that we can decompile them. Decompile? Sure. And you know what? While I'm at it, let's decompile this thing over here, just because we're going to unforbid everything. Okay. I like the map a fair bit. It's fairly mountainy over here. We're going to dig in this way, I think. Presumably, we land in the middle of the map. So if this is centered, I think what we want to do is sort of box off this area here so that, you know, this will be an open area. We've got one steam geyser. We can put some plants down. And then, yeah, we'll dig into the mountain over here. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's set up our work schedule over here. Let's find someone who can basically do everything. There we go, Wolfgang. So what we're going to do, well, we're going to set... firefighting. Doctoring, the standard thing is going to be, it's actually going to be off for everyone except rescuing down people is going to be a #1 priority, and feeding patients is going to be a #1 priority, even if you're not a doctor. Bed rest, hull, flick. That's all #1. Then everything else can basically be turned off by default. We'll leave the hull and clean at level 3 for everyone and do this. Oh, speaking of hauling, we are going to go and set strip corpses to a 1, bury corpses to a 1, refuel things to a 1. That's going to be pretty relevant, I'd say. And do bills at... Oh, that's campfire. Oh, do cremation. There we go. So we will cremate and get rid of bodies pretty quickly. So this is going to be our baseline. We're going to copy you, paste, 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 paste. Okay, now, mining, do we actually want to, we might do the thing where we crank mining like crazy. Certainly plant cut, I mean, we're not dwarves, or we're not elves, we're going to chop down trees as quickly as possible. We don't need to worry about crafting through smithing right now, that's not a thing. We've got a couple people who like to construct. Growing might be a high enough priority, actually. I kind of think we put it at a 2 for everyone that's got a passion for it. Cooking. Wardening. Oh, wardening's another one that is actually supposed to be on for everyone. We want feed prisoners to be a #1 for everyone, and take prisoners to bed, release prisoners, execute. Oh yeah, that's right. It's everything except actually chatting with the prisoners is a 1 for everyone, just to make sure that gets done okay. I don't know if we're doing any animal handling, but we'll put that on for now. We've got a couple of good negotiators. Another cook over here. Oh yeah, who's going to be our actual hunter is an excellent question. Who's our best shot? Do that. Ulrar, it's like Vet's better, but Ulrar's got passion for it. Ooh, and XP Action is really good at it right now. So who's sort of the people, let's sort by hunting skill. How busy are people? Feels like XP Action might be a little too busy with the growing and things like that. Vet. What about, okay, hold on. What about Ulrar? You know what? You got the passion for it. You're going to be on hunt. Oh, but you also cook. That's going to interfere. There, okay, Vet. Sorry, not you. Vet over here is going to be our shooter, our hunter. That's going to be fine. So for Vet, we're going to give you the pump action shotgun, and everyone else is going to pick up a mace. Equip. Oh, Wolfhound can't fight. Okay. Sure, that's fine. And Zeth, I don't know. Good. So everyone should be equipped with something. Oh, except, there we go. Except Wolfhound in theory. Yeah, good. Awesome. And what I want to do is I want to tell everyone to fight. Okay, you were just run. That's fine. Everyone will fight. You guys are dwarves. You will fight if there's anything scary around. Which works out better with the meleeers than some of the others, probably. We've got a fair amount of critters. Camellia trees. I don't know what those are. Oh, they just look pretty. Okay. Let's get started. We do want to flag a couple of trees to be chopped. Say right over here, because that'll be near the entrance of my base. We're going to do that. Actually, one of the things we're going to do... Okay. Let's set up a dumping stockpile. Say right over here. And let's set up some farming. Now, I will go and use the tilled soil over here. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a bunch of farms that are just like 4x4. Normally, I make like a really big area for like, you know, basic food stuff. And then like even like tiny, sometimes 1x4 areas for non-food farms. But let's do something like that. And we'll sort it out after the flooring goes in. And then, yeah, we're going to start carving in here. Now, what do we actually want this to look like? Well, I don't know. I mean, 11 by 11 areas. You got a range of 6 and a bit. You can go a little bit bigger than that. You could go longer. I'm wondering if what we do. So we're gonna build some sort of. Let's assume we've got, say, an 11 by 11 place here. That's gonna be our workshop. Okay. And then we're going to have the tunnel that you come in here. And let's say we have a big giant storage area that's 11 by 20 or something like that. I don't know how far the, because I don't have them, the little sensors, the beacons for like trade are. But let's say we make it 11 by 20. Well, actually what we'll do is we'll figure out a good size layout for, say, bedrooms. Because if you're doing this, let's say we want 6 by 6 bedrooms. We're going to go fairly fancy and swanky right from the start. That sounds fair. So 6 by 6 bedrooms like this. Now, I do have a mod in that will let me smooth stone walls. Because what always kind of annoyed me is that you can't... yeah, see, that's kind of an awkward kind of length. Well, no, actually, it's perfect. My bad, because what we can do is say something like tunnel here, and imagine a tunnel going this way, and then you can keep going with this pattern. Yeah, so that's exactly the right length, which if I did any math, I would have been able to sort out. Yeah, because it always annoyed me what you have to do, because regular rough walls are ugly. So what you have to do is you have to chop down all the regular rough walls and then build a constructed wall. But of course, it's much more dwarvy to simply smooth the stone. So the mod that allows you to smooth stone, it takes like 4 times as long to smooth a wall as it does to smooth a floor, which, you know, sounds pretty legit and fair, I guess. Let's go ahead and, even though we're not walling up 100% yet, just to give it a little bit more control over our environment, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. There's some steel over there. It's steel, right? Not silver? Yeah. We'll mine that out and we'll have to re-wall it after, but that's going to be okay for now. So yeah, we're going to do that. Now, it does take a long time to carve out an area, which sort of kind of sucks. But I don't know if there's any way around it. So it means we might spend the first night sleeping on the ground, which is certainly bad. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get one of these bedrooms carved out as soon as possible, and we'll put all 7 beds in there. Oh, what's our night owl stuff? Steadfast, jealous. So Wolfhound. Wolfhound's our only night owl. Okay, restriction. We can go and do this. I suppose some copy and paste would be pretty smart for this, but and then Wolfhound, boom, you're gonna go to sleep at like 8 a.m. Awesome. Assignments. So everyone's on social drugs, and I mean, whoops, I didn't want to. No, delete social policy 5. I could like force alcohol consumption, but I mean, 4 addictions, yeah. So, no, they're just going to drink it whenever they have to deal with their addictions, which is fine, and they'll get some joy out of it. I don't actually flag the social drugs on, but that's... Although it will be on for the beer, right? If I check that again? Yeah. Social, fun stuff. And yeah, always use it to treat your addictions. Good. So we do start with the brewing tech. We're going to have to set that up right away, because this 100 beers isn't going to last that long. I mean, it wouldn't last that long in my house. That's for sure. See, we're dwarves here. So Woodtrax is slowly mining. You don't have much in the way of mining skill, but you are leveling up very fast, and you get joy out of this, which is nice. Like, if we look at Woodtrax, joy, it's going up. They like going and chopping down and, you know, digging deeply and greedily. If only there was a skill and a passion associated with cutting down trees, then we would be truly, truly joyful. Dumping stockpile here. I could build a quick little roofed area and get a stockpile going faster, but I think it's going to be okay. We're going to try to dig our way here for the bedroom, and then we're going to dig our way here for this stockpile. You know what? Or this way, really, for the stockpile. Let's go ahead and get that started. We're going to urgently haul away this stone because it's going to slow down traffic in and out. Anytime there's a stone in the hallway, we're going to put an urgent hauling job on that. So you're smoothing that out, which is also going to chop down some of the trees. So that's good and lovely. And yeah, we're going to go and set up some growing zones on top of the tilled soil like this. Whoops. Expand you that way. Down. We're going to have lots of crop diversity. So, there we go. Growing zone. You can be potatoes. That's fine, actually. And then over here, we're going to go to corn. And over here, we're going to go to rice. I feel like we need a little bit more food than that. Although, we could probably do stuff like wheat. Need skill 5. Alright, well, you know what? Let's keep going with foodstuffs over here. Before we go to the non-food. Wheat, cocoa, sure. Sugar cane. I mean, we can't eat directly, but that's okay. Eggplant, pumpkin, squash, tomato. We're going to continue the rest after. I don't want too much time spent growing. Yeah. We'll try to hold off on there. Alright, so digging is still happening. I mean, I suppose we might want a door here. If we get an early manhunter pack or something, we can go and hide inside of there. That might be a good idea, actually. Hopefully we'll run into some sort of... Oh, everyone's sleeping on the ground. Yeah, that's what I figured. Man, oh man, you get your, like, bedroom set up a lot faster when you just build over ground, but... Yeah, it's okay. And we do have construction turned on for a couple of people. Yeah. Things will get done. Things will get done. So we'll get that, and we'll get this. Hopefully, I might manually encourage people to go this way. You know what? I'm actually going to go and cancel this until the tunnel reaches here. I want this bedroom to start getting carved out. I suppose people could sleep in here, in the stockpile, early on. You know what? Yeah, let's just get one giant space done, and it can be the stockpile. That's going to be okay. In fact, let's cancel you and you. Actually, there. And you can focus entirely on digging this space out. We've actually got an idle person. Zeth is totally idle? Really? Oh, you can't haul. You've got double passion for research, but honestly, since you can't haul, you're just a social person. The only real passion is research. You know what? Zeth's going to be our researcher. You only got a skill of 4 right now. You've only got 1 tick of passion. But yeah. When you're not talking to anyone, that's basically all you do. You will do mining jobs from time to time because you're a goddamn dwarf. But otherwise, that's you. I suppose I could keep you busy if there was more mineable terrain that you could actually see at this point. 2 colonists are idle. Tell you what, you guys can not mine that. Mine over here. And reset. No, reset. Yeah, there you go. Go dig over there. Thank you. That'll keep you busy. Although, now we're going to have this. We do need that and that to be urgently hauled out of the way. Otherwise, it's going to be slowed down a ton. The rest, we don't have to prioritize hauling out. It's not going to be as much of a concern. Are you actually digging? Wow, low mining skill. Does take a while. Okay. Oh, see? Hold on. Why didn't you... How did we get more stone there? I'm confused as to how we got more stone right there. Oh, they're moving things maybe out of the way so they can get at a surface? Okay, that shouldn't be a problem anymore, but you know what? Let's go and halt all of this so we've got a little bit more space in here. Okay. So they're doing some growing here. Some people are doing some mining there. Zeth is very slowly doing some mining there. You know what? We're going to need the steel. It's fine, buddy. You go and do that. Oh, we are going to need to very, very quickly get up the smooth wall. Now, the nice thing about the smooth wall, in addition to looking lovely, both like in-game and also, you know, out-of-game, it just looks nice. When you smooth the stone, it counts as a normal wall in every single way, which means you can run power through it. It also means it's much more convenient. Let's say you want to install a door here, you'll just be able to plop a door on top of this instead of digging it out and then building the door. Likewise, if you want an air conditioner somewhere, you can just plop the air conditioner on top. It'll automatically deconstruct the wall and then build the air conditioner instead of having to manually mine it out first. We're going to set up some hunting soon. Did we turn on the hunting for? Yes, Vet has got hunting on, which is good. We need a butchering table first and, you know, some way to cook, which is going to mean some sort of power. But yeah, let's get the walls smooth first so we can run the power in here and not down the hallway. It'll make our life just a lot better, I'd say, if we get that going. And yeah, we can get a door up over here just because we're going to want one regardless. Oh, yeah, we might need an air-conditioned room. I think what I'm going to do is, this is my normal workshop. Let's assume we're going to need a lot of room for food because it's like, we're going to have like a lot of different types of meal because we're going to be using this mod pretty extensively. So we're going to have another food area over here. Like that, and let me smooth that part right there. Actually, we'll mine it out in a bit. We'll mine that out. We'll put the air conditioner there. Is going to be the idea. It looks like we're going to have some steel over here. Let's make sure to get that all mined out. So this is going to be my air-conditioned food area. And what we'll do is we'll put in our food processing area over here. Maybe we'll just build like, you know, 6 wide, so it's sort of the same size as the bedroom. Because then what we can do is we can put in a pair of bedrooms. Oh yeah, no, it's not high enough. There we go, this way. So this is going to be the kitchen area, like this. And it's going to be big enough that we can have our butcher area separate from, you know, other things, for example. This is also wrong. It's actually got to be narrower like that, but that's still, so we can have the butcher area sort of there and the food area over here and hopefully not get too much cross-contamination. And we're going to need a few more food buildings than before because we need the oven, we got the prep table, we've got the actual stove, for example, and we are going to have to set up some brewing too. We might not do the brewing in the same place as the kitchen though. Could set up a brewing area right here. So hold on, we're going to have this is going to come around this way. Let's leave little gaps just so that things don't get connected up quite yet. So yeah, you're going to come down here so we can assume a brewing area with a bunch of barrels right there, and it can connect this way or something. That should be plenty of room. Yeah. And we can go ahead and haul some of this stuff out. Get it out of the way. Okay, let's go and get started on our beds over here. I know this area is kind of poop, but we'll set up a handful here just so that not everyone has to start by sleeping on the ground. Constructor would be like Tobiah, for example, and you're going to work on it. Excellent. But really, this is going to be a stockpile. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and like start flagging it as a stockpile for now. Because what I might want to do is encourage people to bring all the wood, say, into the stockpile over there so that people who are constructing beds, instead of picking up like weirdly shaped stacks, we'll do it perfectly. We got some visitors. I'm not going to recruit anyone quite yet. We are just going to go for like entertain right now. We got 7 people. We don't have that much food, so we're not going to do any of that. Who's our chief negotiator? It is Zeth over here, who's finishing mining out the rest of the steel, which is, you know, kind of handy dandy. Come over here, trade with Jet. And structure, wall, bam. And otherwise, yeah, haul all that steel in. I mean, it's not going to decay, but when we build things, it's nice not to have our constructor run around the map to pick up 1 piece of steel. I will buy your 1 medicine over here, because that seems like a good idea. We could buy some of the cornwort to get started on some of our harvesting. Oh, I don't actually have my silver in my stockpile. I need the silver to be in a stockpile. Or is it just enough if it's in a home area? Because right now it's not. I should really enable the cleaning mod, which I don't have yet. Well, I've downloaded it, I just didn't enable it, because I don't want this area to be cleaned. There you go, 800 silver. That's interesting. Okay. So, yeah, we'll just buy 1 medicine from you, and that's going to be okay. There you go. Starting to get some beds in here. Some things are going to get hauled in, and we'll just expand the actual storage stockpile. I think this can get built without collapsing. Now, this is overhead mountain, so even if it does collapse, the roof is not gone forever. It might kill people. I'm sure it won't. I'm sure everything's fine. Getting plenty of disturbed sleep, unfortunately, as these guys are, like, coming in and out. But we'll get the bedroom soon. It does take forever to dig. On the other hand, we're getting our mining skills starting to accrue pretty quickly here. And then we'll be digging very fast. And then the rest of our construction forever will be incredibly nice. Is it just me, or does it look like there's a little hole over here? That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Alright, anyway, got plenty of silver, or steel, at least for the early game. We're going to want power. Now that we've got that smooth, what we can do very nicely, you can see here, we can run power down like this. Oh, gorgeous. Now, since I want to build as many things as possible out of stone, because I'm a dwarf for crying out loud, but we are going to be chopping down a lot of trees, because we're not elves, of course, we are going to burn the trees instead. We're going to use these wood fuel generators to generate most of our power, because screw trees. They are dumb. You having a beer? Excellent. Good for you. Oh, yes, my faction, we are going to be known as the Mountain Dwellers. And our faction over here, or our location, is going to be the Mountain Home. Mountain Home. Home of Urist. Actually, we could have used that. Oh, Wolfhound's going to sleep outside for now. I'm sorry, buddy. We'll get more beds real soon, I promise. Actually, we can go ahead and... So that's 5 beds. Queue up 1 there. And as soon as that's gone, there we go. We'll queue up there. So we'll have 7 beds. We'll redistribute them in bedrooms soon. Do we actually have 7 queued up? Yes, we actually have exactly 7 bedrooms queued up for now, which is grand. We'll try to make it nice with like carpets and stuff. We'll get an actual cloth industry this time instead of just relying on high priority job for everyone to keep these generators filled up, which I love. I like being able to break down the hauling tasks, because then we can have a level 1 priority sort of refill the generator job. So this is going to become that. Now that will be sealed, but it looks a little bit derpy and scary to me. We don't have any blocks of any kind yet. We have limestone blocks, actually, from the deconstruction, so it's not quite the same, because this is sandstone. We're going to do that. It'll look a little bit less derpy if I do it that way. And power, I would like to run into the wall, but I'm not going to spend too much time smoothing too many things, so we're just going to do that. And we are going to have a door to this near the front door so that we can easily drop off meats and things like that. So I think I will go ahead and put a mine command right over there. So there's probably going to be like 3 doors in and out of this thing. 4 maybe, because there'll probably want to be to the brewery. Now, this air conditioner may not be anywhere close to sufficient to do the whole area. Later we'll probably do more than 1, but that's okay, because we can do that pretty easily. It is a little bit of warmer climate, so yeah, I'm sure we'll need more. But yeah, I can do this and then do another one there later on. This is going to be plenty of food storage early on. That's going to be okay. Need defenses. So the first raid is just going to be a solo pirate whenever that happens. Major break risk. What's your deal, man? Urgently hungry. Awful barracks. Naked? Why the hell are you naked? You didn't spawn with all your clothes? You have no pants. Alright, here. Go and get some food. You not... Did we run out of meals already? Is that possible? Holy crap. Okay. What's this? Apple tree. Harvest. What other trees we got around here? We got mushrooms. Peach trees. Why can't I double click the peach trees? Harvest. We got a mad animal. Okay, let's... Doing some harvesting. Where's our mad animal? Tortoise. Oh, wow. Well, they'll take forever to kill. I do have my people on to, like, automatically attack, so whenever the tortoise gets around to the guys over here, they will automatically attack the tortoise. We got some heal root out of this, which is good. But yeah, we got some mushrooms here. Oof. All right. Door. Structure. Door here. That's going to be urgently hauled away. This is going to be designated to be a freezer. I like -4 degrees. And we need a stockpile zone You know what? I'll leave a little gap over here. It'll stop the risk. It'll lower the chance of there being something that jams up the door or something. I don't know. Might not matter. Clear all. Preferred storage for all foods. And some of these other things can decay as well, I think. Like herbal meds, I think, need to be frozen. I'm not sure. I feel like we should keep the beer cold, but it doesn't actually matter. I guess the plant matter? It should be like a category for like all things that can decay. Anyway, we'll do something like that. Unknown beds, that's fine. You've got the bed. Colonist needs treatment. What's your problem, Bart? Oh, turtle attacking. I didn't realize you'd be solo. Oh, you might have been hunting it. That's probably what was going on. Tortoises are very hard to kill. New lovers! Ulrar and XP action. Oh, that's nice. They'll want a couple's bed pretty quickly here. Wolfhound, you can leave. That's fine. And the rest of you guys, go ahead and melee attack the turtle. And Vet, yeah, just leave. Oh, it's dead. Never mind then. So Vet is going to need some treatment. Now, our doctors... Oh, right. I never actually turned on True Doctoring here. Let's turn on True Doctoring for everyone with passion for it. Only level 4. Well, there's only one way to learn how to be a better doctor, and that's going to be by, well, cutting into your friends. But I'm sure that's okay. It annoys me a little that they're walking through here. I should have moved it over a bit. Maybe if I... What's the speed here? 93. Maybe if I put down a little bit of flooring down here, they'll walk a bit faster, and they might, you know... I mean, they are taking the shortest, fastest path, but it annoys me that the shortest path obviously has a deficiency to it. So we'll go ahead and do a little bit of flooring here. Or we'll do that in preparation for more wood-burning furnaces or something like that. We'll be smoothing all the floors inside of here, too, which is going to be a huge job. But we'll get there when we get there. Stockpile zone. We're going to go ahead and grow this one into these areas, like so. We'll do the food soon, too. Wolfhound is our night owl, right? Yeah, that's what's going on there. You're going to consume a peach. So yeah, we're definitely a little low on food. We've got some things growing. At least the rice will grow very quickly. It's already at 66%, which is great. We're going to need to get some sort of cooking system set up here. And let's go ahead and urgently haul in all these mushrooms. They'll still be decaying for a little while, but it's okay. You can urgently haul that as well. And we're going to expand this stockpile thusly. There you go. And yeah, we'll turn on some hunting very soon. We just need our butcher's area, which, okay, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to cancel out that, but then we're going to turn on mining here and here, like that. So we'll mine, this is going to be, this is our kitchen area. This is where we're going to cook. So let's mine out to there. And I don't know how far we can set the smooth wall, but yeah, I guess as far as we've got vision. But yeah, that's going to be the idea, so we can run some power in there. I mean, we can run it down the hallway, but it is slightly uglier. The thin hallways are always going to be a little bit on the ugly side, but this is going to be slightly less bad. And actually, you know what? Cancel there, there. We'll also mine out to the bedroom ASAP. Struck compacted steel. Oh, how lovely. Mine connected doors? Well, we're going to happen anyway. Oh, the visit didn't like us. That sucks. I don't know if that'll actually lower our relationship overall. That would be bad. We got plenty of stuff to hunt. Just have to gain the ability to cook. I wonder if I should just set up a butcher's area in here real fast, or even just outside temporarily. You can't move those production offices. That's the only thing that's sort of making me hesitate. It sort of sucks that we can't keep it. And yeah, they are walking around here. So we did provide them with a faster path at this point. And it happens to be one that looks better, so I'm very happy about it. Yeah, so we'd have to dismantle it and then lose some of our material. It's not as efficient, but it might be important. But I guess in any case, what we're going to do right now is put a cut in this video, because we have hit 34 minutes, and I hope this is going to be an awesome Let's Play. We didn't get our first raid yet, but it's probably due any second, even on Phoebe Chillax, and I assume they're going to send the one melee-armed person after us pretty fast, and we should be able to overcome that with a fair amount of ease. Was it Vet that got hit by the turtle a bunch? All right, you seem to be okay, so good. Excellent. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.